Okay, hi. Welcome to a plant tour. Today I'm going to be showing you around our apartment so you can see all of our plants. We've collected quite a few since the beginning of this year. And it actually started with like rosemary and basil. And then I was like, wow, these are kind of pretty. I should get actual plants. And then I did. And then I kept doing it. And I still do it. I buy plants like every week and it's kind of a problem. But moving on, I'll show you all of the actual names and I'll put them on the screen. So yeah, just get ready to see some plants. So first we have a baby tears. Rookie mistake, and this was a week ago, so I don't know what happened. I didn't water this when I first got it, and it's a little crusted over in this clip, but as I'm recording this voiceover, I can say she's doing a lot better. Maybe I'll add a clip of it so you can see it before, and maybe after too. So next to it, we have a pothos cutting. There'll be a lot of these in this video, so get ready for that. And right here, we have a coffee plant. Not really much to say about that one, so... Okay, so right below the shelf we have a philodendron Brazil and this little cover pot thing that's really cute. Yeah, and there's a lot of these as well in this apartment. And moving on, we have this table with a few plants on it. So the first one, we just have a Dracaena. I think they're also called like Janet Craig's. But yeah, they're just really easy to take care of and they look nice and green and beautiful and I love them. Just like most plants. And then we have this snake plant, Sansevieria. We also have a lot of these. I just think they're really pretty and they're really good for low light, which obviously I don't live in like a really sunny state all the time, so it's good to have low light plants in our apartment so they don't die. And then we have a marble queen pothos, speaking of plants that don't die. This one's actually thriving and it's doing so well. There's like new growth every day pretty much, and it's so exciting. Which is opposite of this one. This is a golden pothos, and I think it might not be growing as much just because it's been in this pot for a while, so maybe it just wants a bigger pot so it can grow more, but it's still pretty. And then here we have this table that has a lot of plants on it just because of a west-facing window it gets. So first we have another half of that coffee plant that I showed you earlier. And yeah, again, not much to say about that, so moving on, we have this palm. When I first got this palm, I put it in a kind of bad place, so it's kind of crusted, but I'm putting it here now, and I think it's doing a lot better. And then here we have our first plant, like real plant that we actually got, and it was a gift. It's a money tree. His name is Marcus, and moving on, we have a marble queen pothos cutting. I put plant food in this water just to like see what would happen because I wanted to experiment, and I thought maybe like it would have like leaves grow faster or something, but no, the roots just got really big and beefy, and honestly that's not a bad thing, just stronger roots, which I'm not mad at. So yeah, next we have this Sansevieria, just like another kind, and it has some new leaf, or yeah, it has some new leaves, and that's really exciting to see. And then here we have some disgusting looking cuttings. I just again wanted to try something new, you know. So this one isn't really seeming to do anything, but it hasn't been that long. And then I did 2 jars of this one. This one isn't doing too hot. Not really sure why, but like I said, I have another jar and I'll show you right here. And this one is actually rooting, so I don't know what the difference is, but I'm glad it's rooting because it's really pretty and I would love to have more of it. So yeah, and it just sits here. I don't even know what it is, but it's gorgeous. Moving on to this table again, we have more pothos cuttings because I used to do that a lot in the beginning before I like got more plants. So I have a lot of those. And then here we have a basil cutting, and the roots are insane. I know. I just don't cut them for some reason because I think it looks kind of cool, and there's still new leaves that grow. So I mean, it's doing fine, but I should probably cut those roots. Maybe one day, I don't know. Here we have a Dracaena tricolor. This one is doing really well, and it's gotten a lot bigger since when we first got it, obviously. And yeah, here we have this hanging aloe vera. It's also doing well, just like the other ones. It's right next to this window, and it's hanging, and it's really cute. And right below that, we have another philodendron Brazil. I try not to buy these a lot because I did a lot in the beginning, but I bought this one recently just because I think it's really full and really pretty. Right below that, we have some more basil, and we have some rosemary. And the rosemary has gone crazy, so that's really exciting. And then we have the spear point ivy hanging right here. Okay, so here we have this green onion. These were really big green onions, so I just wanted to grow them just for fun, and it's doing well except for that. Here we have this elephant bush, which was a gift, little propagation gift. Those are my favorites. Yeah, and then here we have this pilea, Chinese money plant. These are gorgeous, love them. And then here we have another basil cutting, and then here we have this dead plant, and we have a dead succulent, yum. And then here we have this croton that is doing really well also, and it's just preparing for, you know, the winter season, so its leaves are falling, and it literally went from green to red, which is really cool. And then here we have this mantle full of plants. So the first one, we just have a snake plant and this, and the other one on the other side. They've both grown so much, and it's kind of crazy because it happened right in front of my eyes, so I didn't realize. Anyways, here we have this ivy. It's really pretty. It has like a light green and white tips, and it's really pretty, and it has new leaves like constantly. And then moving on, here's the snake plant. The mini one next to it, when I first got it, you could barely see it like outside of the pot, and now it's like growing so high, and that's really cool. Here we have an enjoy pothos. These are also pretty, just like the ivy, because of the green and the white. I love that together. Here we have a ZZ plant and a snake plant. I've always wanted a ZZ plant, but they're on the more expensive side, so I never got one, but now I do have one, so it's really exciting. And snake plant, you know, what's new? We have a lot of those. Here we have a golden pothos, another golden pothos, but this one I'm trying to, you know, train, I guess, to grow straight up, and it's working, so that's neat. Plants are neat. Over here we have an English ivy. This one also has new leaves like constantly, which is really crazy because I didn't expect that from ivy for some reason, but it's true. And there's also some moss in the soil. How fun. Here we have this ladder of plants. It's really pretty, and it's like kind of when you first walk in, so it's like plants when you first walk in. Love that. So we have a philodendron. Obviously, we have another golden pothos. Obviously, we have another money plant. This one's like new, and it has like little babies growing down there, which is really exciting. And I actually wanted to go jump back to the other money plant and show you like the different stages of growth. So you see like the medium ones, the smaller ones, the ones that just grew, the ones that don't even like have full leaves yet. And I even zoom in right there, you'll see that little baby one coming. Love that. Back to the ladder, we have a Chinese evergreen right below. This one also has a lot of new growth, which is exciting. And we have a palm. This one's doing a lot better than the other one is. Okay, and now moving on to the room, we have these snake plants. I want to say they're doing well, which is really exciting, but I've already said that like 10 times. But it's true. They are. They're growing a lot. And I just think they're really pretty, unique. It's whatever. Here we have this deerfoot fern. This one, I got a mister for it recently just because he's been looking a little dried out. So I wanted to mist him more, and it's seriously made like an improvement in like a day, which is really crazy. Here we have this Maranta prayer plant. I love this one so much. It's like the picture in my profile picture, I'm pretty sure, and it's just really pretty. I love this dark green with the light green with this like maroon burgundy color. Love it, and it matches the blinds, so that's cool. Here we have this, what I believe is a bronze pilea. If not, someone can say what it is in the comments. But yeah, also next to this window. And then we have two hanging golden pothos. They're also enjoying this west-facing window light they're getting, but it's from a distance, so you know, it's a little indirect. Yeah, here we have this baby rubber plant, and the name will be on the screen because I cannot pronounce that one for the life of me. And I think it's really pretty, and I got it on sale. Woohoo! And over there we just have, what do you know, golden pothos. That's boring. Here we have this palm. I got this one recently, and I also found out recently that they don't like terracotta pots apparently, so I'll have to repot that one, I think, but I think it's doing fine. I don't know, I'll update you. Maybe. Here we have a fiddle leaf fig. This one is really cute and I feel like might be my favorite plant, but I don't know, that's a bold statement. This leaf right here, it's like really new, and you can kind of tell just because it's a lot lighter than the other ones, and yeah, that's really exciting. Okay, here we have another fiddle leaf fig. This one's like more of a tree, so it's nice and tall. Right next to it, we just have some ivy cuttings. I didn't really know if these would do anything just because I've never looked into ivy propagation. But one of them is doing absolutely nothing. But the other one, it took a good 5 months, but it did root. So something might be happening. Moving on, we have the fiddle leaf fig again, and I wanted to show you there's like new growth at the top because I wasn't really sure of this location just because it's kind of low to the ground, but it's doing well, it's growing new leaves, and that's what we like to see. So next on this table we have a pot with both philodendron Brazil and golden pothos in it because when I first got them I didn't know, I couldn't like tell the difference, which is crazy to see now because they're clearly different. But yeah, they're doing well in this pot together, I'd say, so we're gonna keep it like that. And then moving on to the last room, we have 2 plants in here, like in the little shower nook that we have, and I'm gonna bring it out to better lighting so you can see more. So we have a ficus elastica, and I need to wash the leaves because they're kind of splotchy looking, but yeah, this one also unexpectedly has a lot of growth, so that's cool. And then here we have this nerve plant, which is so gorgeous. I think I really have a thing for like green and white plants. I don't know why, I just think the colors look really nicely together. Another story, when I first got this, didn't water it, so it kind of like drooped immediately and kind of died, but then it came right back to life, like maybe an hour later it came like and spruced right back up, so that's really exciting. And then last plant we have a golden pothos, and this one I put like little pins in the wall just so the vines can sit on top of it and it can like grow and like do whatever it wants. Not really whatever it wants because I put the I put the pins where I wanted to, but yeah, this one also has new growth daily, and I didn't want it to like drape. I kind of wanted it to be up against the wall and like vine. So yeah, that's actually the last plant. I hope this was enjoyable. Hope maybe you learned something. Maybe you saw a plant that you want to buy. I don't know. But that's it. Bye.